Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing, bell notification, like the channel, subscribe and share for that truth and integrity that you come and expect from this station, as we call out the heisters, fleecers, and shysters, and we promote integrity, facts, and truth with a super simple, easy technical analysis and trading software, probability-based, industry exclusive that we've come up with here. And we've had some good, remember, hit that like button. It's very important to hit that like button. It's very important to bell notification, right? And our road to 10,000 followers, right? This is where we're trying to get, but we need you people to help pump that up. Pump it up, right? And we're going to continue with this truth and integrity. And what we're going to start out with is the XRP price. But first, before we get into the XRP price, we're going to go look at some of the coins after a day that lived in infamy yesterday in the cryptocurrency market, more specifically Friday night. We had a huge dump in the crypto market, and you can see Bitcoin after this big dump. See that? Oops, it's not what we want. See this? Big dump right there. Big downside. That was about a, 6% dump, right? It was a pretty big dump. XRP had a similar dump. You can see that right here in XRP. That was the Friday night. Now we're having a little bit of a bounce back in all these coins very early Sunday morning at 5:11 on June the 11th of an incoming rainy start to the day for the first time in about a month. We're getting some beneficial rain in the greater Bloomington metropolitan area and central Illinois. But then you look at H-bar, similar dump, and H-bar is not looking good. It is not looking healthy, and you can see it's well off its all-time high in H-bar back here in February, if that was indeed its all-time high, or if that was only on the US dollar index, right? I'm not sure when H-bar came out, but it's on a huge collapse, and it's nearing its all-time low, according to this chart. DGB, another coin that I told you, as we go back into here, and then we're going to get into what I want to talk about. This thing's having problems loading today. There it is. But I remember telling you about this coin, what this was right here, and this is another reason you need a bell notification with the truth and integrity that we have here at Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. You can see, I told you guys back here, this was a rising channel, right? It's just as wide at the beginning as at the end. And then I told you when I made this channel up in here that this was topping out and this was going to have a huge collapse. And look how old these price targets are that we got. The hideous looking black ones make it hard to see. We were way up here and we were forecasting way down here. Look where we're at now, right? And this isn't cheap. This doesn't mean this is going to do this again, right? If it did that again, it's just going to do this again, right? But what this does mean is you were fleece heisted and shysted by more than 90% from 16 cents, not realizing that it was going to go back nearly to a penny, right? And this coin was nothing more than a momentum hype cycle, hype play, and you got to be aware of that. And that's what we're really getting in here to talk about. But we just wanted to look at the market. But even this coin, after the collapse yesterday, you can see DGB, it's even trying after the great dump. It's trying to have its little relief rally just like the rest of the coins are. But we're going to go back into what we need to talk about here today. And it's one of the biggest hype in trying to build false narratives and trying to build false momentum, false hype, false hope. And as they call it in the coin sphere, FUD and hopium, right? And that's what this article is trying to do. And this is just another one of these fleecers, another one of these pie in the sky things they put out there in bear markets and during hype cycles to keep you thinking things that aren't actually possible, right? And let's look at some of this nonsense that's been going on in the coin sphere, right? And that relates to this, right? What everybody's talking about. Where is this nonsense at? These people, the XRP valuation model comparison. This is one of the biggest jokes I've ever seen. I could make a model like this, right? Take no facts, no nothing, and just say, here's how many coins there are. Here's how many coins. This is how many XRPs there are. Let's make this simple for you people. Here's Vincenzo's crypto fair market value. We got 100 billion Actually, right now we have 55. We have 55 billion coins out there, right? Old Vincenzo is going to say his fair market value. What if we had $100 trillion market cap, right? There's my fair market value. This right here, you guys need to be aware of this, and you should not. This is all a hype cycle right here on putting fake numbers to what XRP could be or should be or would have been without the SEC, which to me had very little to do with the price action, because you could still buy XRP any and everywhere you wanted from any and every country that you would wanted to buy XRP. They did not stop you from buying it. But this Val Hill Capital has published a new research paper asserting the fair market value. This is another word for shyster. Fair market value meaning I can make up whatever price I want of XRP. Results are astronomical, of course, because you're just putting a make-believe market cap with the amount of tokens that there are, and then you're going to show out a price, right? Private equity firm explains the research paper using 6 pricing models that are fair value and somewhat between 35 and 21,900. That this is all wrong, not possible. Hopium, fleece heisting and shysting to the most extreme degree imaginable, and they're leading you, the people. They're leading you, the people. Right here, you're the people, and they're leading you down here, and they're telling you that the road continues, right? The road continues, fair market value. Oops, there is no road there, right? Oops, the road wasn't there, and now you're dead. You see, you followed a fleece heister and shyster, and here you are now, dead at the bottom of the pool, because this right here, false, all hopium, and all trying to sell you something. I'm sure if you go to their site, they're selling you this, they're selling you that, they're doing whatever, or somehow they're involved in XRP. In my own personal opinion, I am not a financial advisor, nor do I play one on my own radio show, right? But this is just all nonsense. Molly, I don't know who these people are. Molly Elmore, Chief Marketing Officer. There it is. Bam. Chief, what does that say? Marketing Officer, the CMO, Miss Molly. She's trying to sell you Valhoon Capital, right? Shared the white paper title A, Comprehensive Approach to Determining the Fair Market Value of XRP. We've just broken this down, and this is nothing more than a Valhoon Capital trying to sell you, the people. Here's you, the people. Valhoon Capital, these people right here. Valhoon Capital, the CMO, the Chief Marketing Officer, Miss Molly, she is trying to sell you, the people, a big bag of XRP. That's all she's trying to do. The Chief Marketing Officer, XRP to the moon, is just trying to hopium you, give you false narrative, give you false hope and expectations with her 2 years of research. Old Vincenzo, with 0 money, just did 1 second of research to show you what's actually going on here. It's a Chief Marketing Officer from Val Hill Capital, or whatever their shit's called, and she's trying to sell you XRP. The original effects of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, which raised the question of the lawsuit, harmed retail investors. That's partially or mostly false. How did it harm retail investors, right? You could still buy XRP. I could buy XRP easy in 3 seconds. Download app, buy XRP in the United States, in Canada, in Mexico, in all the major markets, right? It had very little to do with the price action. It had everything to do with the market, because XRP, in the face of the lawsuit, pumped with the market just like it did with every other coin, and just like XRP did back in 2016, 2017. XRP up. Crypto market up. 2017, 2018. XRP down, because the rest of the market was. Just the same thing as XRP did in 2020, started going up just like the rest of the market until 21. It kept going up, and then a later 21 in the 22, it went down. XRP because the whole market did. You don't need a model or 2 years of research to figure this out. Vil Capital and Molly, the chief marketing officer, that's all you need to know about this model right here. Ashley and Molly are just trying to sell you some XRP, and they're just trying to give you the XRP Moon Boy talk, and they want you to use their service or their trading platform or whatever they are, and to sell you crypto, right? This, all fake numbers. Yeah, price of 13,000, price of 122,000, price, mean value 61,000, mean value 12,000, median value. This is all nonsense. This all needs to be avoided, and this was all to just get that. I could have put this out. This was all to get people like me and people like you and across the crypto sphere to talk about Valhill Capital, talk about the chief marketing officer and trying to sell you XRP to the moon, right? That's all this is. This is a big fleece job. This is a big heister job, because let's look at the market capitalization of, I don't know, the biggest coin out there right now. What's Bitcoin? Let's look at Bitcoin's market cap. 25,000, nowhere near the market capitalization that this XRP down here would need to attain to get there. Let's do a little experiment. Why don't we get that handy dandy calculator that we had out the other day, if I could find that. No, we'll do that next time, because I got some more stuff I want to talk about with the XRP price. But next time we're going to go into here and we're going to show you how not possible that price of XRP is, because we'll take the top 5 coins and we'll add up their total market capitalization, and it's not even going to be close to what you would need to get XRP to, let alone $1,000 or $100 or $10, but to go to $25,000, it's not possible. That Molly, that Capital Group is fleece heisting and shysting you, and you need to stay far away from there, because if we look at our current XRP supply tracker, you can see XRP currently has a total supply in circulating supply 51. Let's go through this easy. Hundreds, 100,000, 100 million, 51 with a B, the Trump word, billion dollars. You have 51 billion coins in total circulation with a max supply, very important here, a max supply of nearly $100 billion and a total supply of 99,988,884,267 XRP coins. XRP. See that? You got lots and lots and lots of fucking coins there to get this price to go up. And that's what that Molly group was. It was fleece heisting and shysting. And now we're going to get into the technical analysis and a quick breakdown on how feloniously false this narrative is on what's going on and what could go on with the old XRP, right? And it's something that I think you all need to be aware of. And that's why we're here. But if we take a look at what's going on, because if we go back and look at a further out chart of the old XRP, here's unfortunately how I feel this whole scenario is going to take place. Let's get a couple of our indicators on here. We're going to quickly go into our bar pattern. No. We don't want to do that yet. We want to first go into our, there it is. We want to go into our VP volume indicator. This is confusing on here. There it goes. Our VP volume indicator. So there you go. There's our history of the mean of the coin. And this is why this level is very important up here. And this is why we got supported here. And now we're getting supported here again on XRP. And this is a very, very important critical level if we're going to look at the price. And if we're going to want this price to pump up in the future, that's going to be a critical level. So we get our VP volume indicator on there. We like that. We see what we got going on here. Then I like to get a little box. And we all know what this box is. Come on. We all know what this box is. This is the mean of the coin price, the VIX volume profile, right, that we like to use. So we need to get this on here. Bam. And then we're going to go and lock that because we need that locked. So right now, you can see we're taking a chart from scratch and just showing you what I like to do here, and that's why we're using this one. But you can see we came up when we were below it, rejected, then we finally pushed and got bullish up there, right? You see that? Oh, shit. I thought I was using the other one. And we got bullish right there. But then when we came down in our bear market after the 2016-17 top, right? We had a huge crash, but look where we got supported on. We got supported right here in the VP volume indicator, the mean of the fixed profile where all the trading is, right? And what did it do? It tried to get supported on there, and it did for quite a long time. And then it had a huge dip down here, right? In 2018, 19, until the COVID started, and then the COVID started. And then just like the rest of the market, it pumped. And then it immediately dumped. But at the same time right here, I believe is when the lawsuit came out. So everyone thought that was a lawsuit dump, which some of it could have been, but most of it was just the way the coin works. And then it went on the straight COVID rally with the rest of the market, right? But see how much lower you were there? It was about 20%. Why was it 20%? Because there was, if you go look up, and I should have did this for you, how many coins were in existence here versus here, it was probably on the order of, I don't know, 10 billion or so more, right? That's a shitload of coins more. And that's the reason it didn't get to its all-time high on this run-up, right? Because it came within about, I don't think that's right. I don't think I hit it at the right spot. I thought it was a little less than that. There's the wick, bam, to the top, 43%. Because we were at nearly $3.50. Did it really get up that high on a wick? It looks like it did, $3.40, and we only got to 198 this time. Yeah, so we're about 44% lower, and that would make sense. And I bet you if somebody in my audience wants to go do the brief research for yourself and then share it with the rest of us in the comments down below, I bet you if you go do the research from how many coins there were there to how many coins there were right there, from right there in 2017 and then 21, I bet you there was 43% more coins now in 2020 versus 2017, right? I bet you somebody in my audience, go look, see how many coins were there and see how many coins were in existence there, and then parlay the difference in percentage between 2017 in 2020, right? And I guarantee it's probably somewhere right around that 43%. So that's one thing you need to look at. The next thing you need to look at is what could possibly happen in the XRP price that nobody's talking about is you get a huge dump and a big, huge, massive bear market, something that we haven't seen in XRP in quite a long time. And we get something down here. And we start to threaten to come into this range, right? See this down here? And we come retest this actual shit house, right? We're going to make that not that dark because we got to be able to see the price. But we could come and test way down there. And I know nobody thinks it could go to 0.035 cents. I'm not even forecasting that in XRP to come that low. But this is something we have to watch out for because this bear market, I think, is going to continue. And what we could be doing with our bell patterns, if we go into these, get that out of there, up here, get out of here. What we could be doing if we come up into here is after we had this huge dump, back here, we could be doing another one of these where we have this huge consolidation. But I think we could come down a little bit farther. We could come down all the way into here. And this is what I was thinking where a bear market low could be in XRP. I was thinking we were going to retest this down here at about 9 or 10 cents. Could I be wrong? Fuck yeah, I could be wrong. But what I do know is I'm not wrong about $1,000 XRP. I know $1,000 XRP is not happening. It will never happen. Yeah, it will never happen. $1,000 and $10,000 XRP, you can mark my words, old Vincenzo, will never happen. We'll give you some more updates a little later on. I just wanted to give you a little insight into some more truth on XRP. This is too long of a video. Peace and love.